There we go. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to Malaysia. We're at Sepang right here, the Petronas circuit, as it's also called sometimes. We got it all involved for round 8 of season 3 of our NABS 2010 F1 league right here. If you guys want to get on the action, exclamation point NABS in the chat to jump on in and get into one of these fine specimens, one of these fine beasts. And, you know, just get right into it. Cars are about to get up into quality. We're about to catch that in a second. But, guys, let me first get a little sneak peek and go talk to the broadcast box. We'll go right into it, get into the box, and we'll have to go talk about a few things right here coming from our last round at Heart Lake, okay? We're getting back in for another round. Now, out here with the different drivers, with what's going on, with what's been happening on the track, we got to look into it. We got to see our driver standings and see where they fall right now. Guys, 13 up at the top, 132 points. Still needs to get caught. He's going to be racing this week. I don't know if he is. I haven't seen him on the track just yet, but I saw him before. He might be. We'll have to see. We got Dakota, who got a win off that last race. 106. Oh, no. So, sorry, it was Sammy who got the win, but Dakota got quite a lot of points there with the P2. So 106 for him, and Cheese right behind there in P3. We got Joe Milan P4, Spider Monkey P5 with 54 points. So it's a 54 point for P4 situation right now. Force India, let's go. Let's see it happen. Phil McCrack on P6. 7 is Sammy. 8 is Smooth Criminal. 9, Mr. Daniel J. 10th goes to Onion. 11, Mr. Pigeons, who's still on the rise. Let's go. And 12 goes to Alex. 13, Enrico. 14, Dras. 15, Mr. Tachu. 16 for Niche. 17, Armin. 18, Lil J. 19, Manry Thespedes. And 20 goes to Suyesh, who hasn't really been driving. Where's Suyesh at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? All right, without further ado, let's talk about the driver, the team standings as well, guys. This past race right here was really, really good for the Caterham as they've gotten full past, not just 1 point now, but many points over the Renault and a few wins and a few pole positions that they stand right there. 169 points for the Caterham team. Now, that is looking good, but behind them, we got Renault 153, Mercedes coming off of a really good week for them. Sammy's victory bringing them a lot of points, up 2 places, up to 89 points up there. Force India as well, good week for them, 60 points. McLaren and Williams have fallen from the last 2 weeks, but let's see if they can catch it back up today. All right, we need some push in the McLaren. Where's Rico? Okay. And in 7th, we've got the Ferrari. 8th, the HRT. 9, we got the Arrows. 10, Red Bull Racing. And 11, Braun. 12, Sauber, who managed to get some more points there. Laluch bringing in the points. Let me tell you, he's got into it the top 12 for last race. And 13th, Virgin. 14th, Toro Rosso. And Spider Monkey says his back hurts from carrying the Force Indias. Well, I'll say, I get it. I understand what you're talking about. Hey, we're not going to the interviews just yet. We're not getting to the end. It's not there yet. Whoops. There we go. We're about to get into it. We're going to get there. Once we finally get going and get this quali started and get it figured out, we will see it. Well, let's go. Spider Monkey say you'll be happy. Honestly, be happy for the P10 there. Dude, on this track, seems like a tough one. Maybe with the alternate strategy, maybe with the safety cars this time, we'll find something completely different. I think that it's going to be very difficult going into T1, into this situation. If you guys seen T1 here, very hard braking, long turning radius, almost like a 180-degree corner right there. You're really on the turning for a long time. So it's going to be interesting to see. The drivers will be able to hold it on the inside lines when they go for their moves. It's going to be tough. It will be tough. They'll have to get more coasting than they got for a lifetime. It does seem like briefing is done. And quali should be getting underway shortly. Let's get out on the track and go catch some of these drivers that we're getting through. And one of the ones that we want to highlight today is Sammy. He came into this stream again today. And let's go out to here. He came into this stream again and said, hey, I'm going to win it again. All right, so he has the confidence. He's been putting in the practice. What will he be able to do? We'll find out. But here at Sepang, it's going to be an absolute runner till the end. We have many, many laps to go out here. Let me put my fastest lap of this section right there. Let me move this over here. I'm just ready for it at this point. I am ready for it. Ready for this action. Ready to get it going. and ready to see it on a race style. We have got quali started in a second. We're not in the F1 race just yet. It's just on practice. I believe all the cars have gotten out. I think briefing is just about done. And oh my God, Sandro Jiglov, the beam roller ends up into the wall. What happened there? What happened there? All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's do it. Let's get into quali. Let's go. It seems like they're holding up. They're waiting. They're taking the attendance maybe. Already getting some battling going on. The Mercedes here, fresh off of a win, decides, I want to touch the wall, see what that's like. Turns out it's not that easy to hold the wall down and keep it the whole time through, guys. Look at this. 13 bot is in the session. Okay, we have a lot of camera angles of him, but there is one here. We can see him in the pits, so he will likely be racing this week. It'll just be a matter of how much he's maybe practiced, but we'll see. Guys, fastest lap, 14 minutes and 53 seconds. These guys are so fast. Holy moly. Oh, man. They are too quick. Let's see. Oh, there he goes. The 14-minute lap time. The Steven Cheesin in the Caterham car. He's not, you know, in Dakota Shadow at all. He's really been doing his own thing, is what I was thinking of, what I was trying to think of. And what he's really shown is good sportsmanship, you know, good teamwork, as well as good pace out here in the NABS, in the green car that they've got. How beautiful. And sometimes known as the German Minister of Defense right there. He's got the German flag flying freely. And he's going to be winning it. I think today could be a one for him. We'll have to keep our eyes on the Steven Cheesin. Whether he wins it or he gets the podium, one of the two. It might just be the driver to watch as we go into Lalucci's off the track. Whoops. That was a moment. We got Dakota Barbados. Okay, we switched the name. We actually updated the name to make sure that we satisfied the requirement of having Dakota Barbados. Can't believe it. Yo, Flat Rich, what up? Is Singapore going to be at night? That's a very interesting question. I haven't looked into it, but I will inquire because I'd be interested to see if it is actually. Okay, we got Niche now. Dras putting in some quick laps. Will we be getting out to quali now? Or are we going to be starting it out? It's a good time to be out here F1 racing. If you guys want to get into the action, exclamation point NABS in the chat to get on in and join in on some of this fun right here. Whew. They're going to get it started sometime soon. NABS text. Let me put this right here. Exclamation point NABS in the chat. That's what we got. Oh, yeah. Gotta make it a little bit smaller. Oh, is this going to be possible? Oh, it just fits. Oh, it's a little bit off. Let's go. Let's see. We're today, guys, we're running a Audi S1 again. So a bit of a slower car as the safety car, but you know, just a car that's easy for everyone to you know, to have. I don't know. We've been picking some interesting safety cars recently. That's definitely one of them. Camden says, "Where's Mr. Pigeon?" Dude, that's a great question. I didn't even check that out yet. Mr. Pigeon hasn't showed up just yet. The arrows that has been flying so truly and so brilliantly. Mr. Pigeon has been really making a huge climb here. Been a fan favorite out on the track, but we'll have to see, guys. Quali hasn't started just yet. I feel like I almost want to jump into the Discord and be like, guys, when's Quali? When is Quali? We just ticked over 20 minutes past the hour. Should be around now. Should be a time right about now. Unless this is it. Unless they're just saying, you know what, guys? This is Quali. Go out, do your fast lap, and then we'll start the server. LCH sent me the file for Cam Tool. Yo, that's huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I am going to, I'm going to redo the intro. I'm going to redo the intro when we get there. This has been too long. I feel like, even though we've already gone over so much. Does the drink some water work? We reset it recently. Dude, I resent the drink some water like 10 seconds ago. All right, we're getting into it. Qualifying. There we go. Let's drink some water for quali. All right. Guys, we are getting going here. It is quali, round 8 of season 3. Here it goes. Here the cars are getting out onto the track. You can hear them. They're getting out. And let's go get a view on them. Let's go find them. We're getting into it. Quali has started. Let's go. Excellent timing right there. And a good time to get out here onto the track. 9 minutes of quali for these drivers. We'll go over the driver standings again in a moment once we get some time. But here we're joining with Fred Novi in the Toro Rosso. Hold on, I thought I paused this. I paused that. There you go. Fred Novi's been, it looks like the logo's already off for some reason. He has the logo from the Caterham, but hey, and then he has here, it's like the Mercedes. Unlucky. I don't know why that is. But let's see here. Manry Cespedes wasn't in the last race. I don't think I saw him there in the Ferrari. Either Daniel J. We didn't really get a Ferrari last race here, but Manry Cespedes joining us here for Sepang. Let's see what he's going to be capable of in quali. He's been pretty solid throughout the races earlier on in the season, so it's good to see a Ferrari out here. Red, fast, speedy. All great definitions there as we got Nigo going around for his laps. In the, which car is this? The Virgin car right now. Yeah. So we don't have it. He's not a free driver right now. He's driving on a team there. I don't have that updated. And it goes wide. He actually flips the car upside down. Holy moly, guys. What the? This is possible to do. And he lands it. Yo, that's style points right there. Style points. 100% gets back onto the track. More style points. That's a lot of dirty tires right there. That is a lot of dirty tires. Some drivers waiting to get off to a good start for their first in-lap right here. A few of them looking for it. Let's see here. The first one in the pack, Phil McCrack, on the attack, on the track, ready to lead the pack. Okay, don't look back. It's Phil McCrack. Oh, he's waiting right here. Oh, wait, maybe we're on with the wrong car. No, he's like, oh, I binned it. So the next car up front, we get the SVR Fishman out here. Let's go check him out, see how he's doing. Fishing for a win, as I always say. Let's go. Am I using Cam Tool? No, I didn't grab the presets yet. Let me go do that. They just started quali once you told me, and then I was like, oh. Let me go grab that Cam Tool preset. Whoops. As we see Fishman running around for a lap right here. We'll get on board with some of the other drivers. Move some of our layout over. Get the speed of the drivers. We're getting on with the Spider Monkey. Let's see. He said he was like 2 seconds off the pace right here in the Force India, carrying the team on his back. Suyash, where are you going? Are you driving? When are you going to get back on the track right here? When's going to be a good time to debut the wheel on a NABS race? I'm looking forward to it. As we're getting in here, Xandro Jiglov is racing in, he said he's going to be in the Braun. He's in the Virgin car. Okay, turns out. Okay. Turns out a little bit of shaky right at the end there. Let's go Fred Novi off the track. Bot has got the fastest lap as he's in a little bit of a battle here with SVR Fishman right at the start of the lap. And they both go into it. Bot gets a little bit of lockup on the inside, but still manages to get the rotation here on T1 that he needs. Let's get on board with him and catch what a lap here looks like around Sepang. Let's go see it. Whoops. Here we go here. Let's get that cam tool up and running, yeah? Let's get that cam tool up and running. Might have to reset cam tool. One sec. Reload. FAQ settings, load. Oh, I still don't see it. That's weird. I think it needs one more thing. Let's go. Bog getting around, finishing up this lap right here. Last corner. What will it be? Will he surpass the 136.5? I think there's no doubt in sight that this lap has been a cracking lap compared to his previous ones as he gets through the line right now. 135.7 is the certain bar right now. Can these drivers catch up with it? Let's see. Dakota, is he going to be able to do it? We'll get on board with him. Let's see. As he's getting through, he's on to the last nearly corners here. Last corner to go. Some very long straights. A super interesting track, but it's not on the F1 calendar. Currently, the last time it was in 2017. And Dakota going off into the pits right now. Not going to be a lap for him. Let's go catch the other Renault. So, Renault making a comeback this week. Bot going very quick. Potentially looking for a pole position. Maybe looking for a podium in this race. Drass as well. Looking for some points for Renault. Maybe a podium if he can pull it off. He's in P6 right now, but 4 minutes to go. Some time to find a quicker lap right here for him. Let's see what he'll be capable of. As we find Shymek right now in the reserve livery. If you guys want to jump in on it, like I've said before, exclamation point NABS in the chat to jump in on one of these cars. Every time they have a reserve car, they have a specified like a livery for it and everything. And hey, Siesh, that was the key that we just got before. As we load this one, why isn't it following the cars? It just stopped. Uh-oh. Maybe it doesn't work. Oh, there you go. There you go. Ooh, look at this camera work. Very nice. Very nice. A good way to watch here with some nice cameras, I'd say. A little bit of a zoom in, guys. Sammy, our winner of our last race around here at Heart Lake. He's looking for it this week. Came into the chat, said he was going to win it again. Goes into the pits. All right, he's looking for an alternate strategy right here. I'm not sure if this is going to pay off, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it does. Who else do we have to catch up with here that we haven't just yet? We've got Alex that we've saw in practice earlier, now in quali, but looks like a little bit of traffic at the beginning here as there's two cars in front. And let's go see one of our new drivers that we've got today. Anton, a free driver that is showing up today in the reserve car. Anton has decided to join on in to the leagues. Haven't seen him racing out here before. Let's just hope everyone has a good time, honestly. And, the first time around, I feel like is always a little shock. You're like, wow, these guys are quick. Wow, the ABS. Look at him lock up. But he's got car control right here. He's able to hold it down. So we're looking for good things for Anton. Oh, just as I say that, he's spun out. Just as I say that. I don't even know how it happened, to be honest. It's the stream curse, guys. It just happens over again. It's the stream curse. Also, I did put the underscore underneath, but yeah, Texas Beach did die again. Texas Beach not doing well. TTS not very in a good spot, you know? Yeah, Jinx. It's Jinx. Dude, Jinx every time. Yeah, I swear. All right, let's see. He said he was off the pace, but Spider Monkey right here, 0.4 right now off of bot. He's pretty quick. He might be able to start in a podium position, but he's got a little bit of traffic right here. Laluch right in front of him. He's going to try and find a better lap. He's got 1 minute and 30 left, so he's going to be able to have that moment where he can find that. Another driver right here, Dennis. Back at it. We saw Dennis in an earlier race, and now back at another NABS race right here, going through the last corner. Alex goes into the pits. And Dennis starting out a fresh lap here. Probably going to be the last lap as some of these drivers get on through. Let's see who will be one of the last drivers that might get on through here. With a minute to go, Cheese is looking like one of those drivers. There's a bit of a pack right here where they could find a lap, a clean one at that. As SVR Fishman lets Cheese by. Let's see what he's able to pull off here. Getting onto the braking. I really like this angle. That camera angle is very, very nice for this kind of racing. It's going to be cool to see. Yo, Shindy SRO. Hello. I don't see you on the leaderboard today, so not racing, but that's all right. You get to catch the action from the broadcasting booth today. There's still a race going on. We're at Sepang, getting round 8 done in style. Man, these cars are absolutely something else. And around here, there's so many corners over this long race. I feel like it is going to be a little bit of endurance, a little bit of consistency, a little bit of finding that time. You know, just getting it down, putting down the pace right there. As let's go look through a driver we hadn't seen before. Oh, he's not in the Braun anymore, so drivers have changed. He's now in the NABS Reserve livery. But Mr. Tichu, we've seen him driving before, and we've caught him a few times in the past. Very quick driver out here. And we'll be in the contention as he's P5 to start the race off, it seems like. Bot has got another lap to get. Mannery Thespades is right behind him with the slipstream. I don't think he'll send the move, but he'll definitely be holding around Bot. Bot goes for like almost a defensive move right there. Moves over just a little bit for the braking, gets on through. Will it be a faster lap for him? Let's see. Let's find out as he's getting across the line right here. It is a 1:35.7, so maybe got a little bit too much traffic there. What will it be for someone like Spider Monkey out here? Maybe. He just needs 3/10 off that time. And he's on the soft tires. If he set himself up right. Oh, he loses the car on one of the last corners. So unfortunate. All right, we're going to have to watch Sammy go through the same thing. Let's see if he gets any better on his time right now. Said he would win the race. Goes a little bit faster, 3/10 faster, but not enough. Dakota, same story here. Let's see. He's in the 8/10 range. Does he get through quicker? Oh, it wasn't even a quicker lap from that one. Unfortunate for him. Mr. Tachu still on his lap, but he's catching traffic from Nigo. Phil McCrack gets up to P6. We have Drass is getting through. It looks like Drass got much more of a lap to go right here, as it is Laluch getting through his lap. Right now, 9 seconds improves by 2 seconds. Let's go, Laluch. Get in there, as we would say. Mr. Tachu, though, he's in P5 right now. Heavy on the brakes. Feels like he's confident through this last corner right here. Will he be able to find it? Will it be the move for him? And he goes just a little bit faster, enough to put him up into P4 ahead of Dakota right here. And there's only 1 or 2 drivers left right now. And one of them is Drass, who is still on his in-lap right here. Not his in-lap, but one of his last time laps he got through. The track's going to be at its absolute peak condition right now. He should get it all, but oh, he goes off into the pits. Potentially, that was just an out lap, so it's okay. I see. It was just an out lap for him. He couldn't get by in time. So as we go, let's see. Let's find out what it is. It is 13 bot in P1, Spider Monkey, Sammy, Mr. Tachu, Dakota, Phil McCrack, Drass, Niche, Mannery Thespades, and Alex. And this was an epic start to this race. We'll see if 13 bot can run away with it, if Spider Monkey can catch up, if Sammy can make up the difference and catch back up and say, you know, I told you so again with the P1 win. And we'll see. We'll see just there. Traffic on the first laps were crazy there. Meme Ruler dies in quali. Spider Monkey surprises the grid in the daily news of LFM. If only it worked right now, that would be really good. Oh, it is working. Wow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're interrupting this broadcast with breaking news. This just in, coming in from another galaxy. It's the daily news of LFM.
Let's see if it actually works. Meme Ruler dies in quali. Spider Monkey surprises the grid. All right, let's get back out onto the track. Where were we now? We were in a NABS race. Holy moly!
Meme Ruler dies in quali. Spider Monkey surprises the grid.
Quali. And yeah, Shini's not racing today. No worries. No worries at all. All right, let's get back out here. Let's go and get into it. Man, we've got a 37 lap race. Cars are onto the grid. You can hear them now. Their engines are roaring. It's time. It's time to get it. Oh, please connect. Oh, boy. All right, sweet. Let's go. Let's get out here. Oh my gosh. I get myself back to the pits, but I can't do that. Oh no. All right, I'm just going to rejoin the session right now. That's fine. We still got time. We still got time. Wow. That was so laggy. All right. Hold true to it. Hold true to it. Let's go. Let's get to see it. Yo, cheese is cooked, you said? Oh, no. Why I sound like Gru? Yeah, Gru. Too many minions, man. Too many minion movies. Too many minion movie moments. All right, let's get off. We're loading back in. I had a little panic moment right there. We weren't going to be able to get off the grid nearly in time. So now we will be able to get off the grid, and I have to get up onto the drivers and catch who is going to be in this race right here. Let's go catch it. Now let's go see, guys, leading up this race in P1. We have 13 Bot. He's back at it. He wasn't here last race, but he's here this race. Let's see what he's got. Behind him, we've got Spider Monkey in the Force India. There is P3, Sammy in the Mercedes. Let's see what he's got today. It's going to be a push. It will indeed be a push. Behind him, we got Mr. Tachu, but where is Mr. Tachu on the list right now? Yeah, there he is. All right, Mr. Tachu starting up in P4 in the NABS reserve livery. Guys, if you want to get on into it, exclamation point NABS in the chat to get on in and join this league right here. Absolutely epic. Now, next one, the Caterham car, the green car, Dakota Barbados. As he's going by this race right here, let's see if he's able to get it and push to the top for Barbados. He's starting up in P6 on the hard tires. Alternate strategy right there. Phil McCrack on the attack in the Mercedes, also on the alternate strategy on the hard tires. Let's see how it plays out for him. Dras on the soft tires, starting out P8, I think, somewhere around there. Yo, we got Niche in this race right here. Oh, he's not a free driver anymore. I forgot. I keep up forgetting to update some of those right there. Roller coaster. It is a roller coaster track, and we'll see a roller coaster of emotions right here. Manry Thespades in the Ferrari. We got a Ferrari on the track today. Let's go. Behind him, we got the two HRTs, Alex and SVR Fishman, who's, let's say, fishing for a win. Let's go. Nigo is going to be behind. Wait, hold on. I missed one right here. We got Dennis. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Dennis right here. I don't know what the positions are, but at that point, we got Dennis. Yo, Cheese is a little cooked back here. I'm not going to lie. That is a spot to start off the race. But hey, maybe a safety car, maybe something like that will get you going by. Maybe we'll get a little bit of luck thrown our way right there. Cheese, let's start it out. Behind Cheese, we've got Shymek in the NABS reserve livery. Let's go. Behind Shymek now, we got Nigo. There we go. Was it all up in the wrong order before? And I'm just realizing this now. Nigo in the Virgin car there. And Meme Ruler, Xandro, Jiglov starting off as well as his teammate this race. Let's go. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. We got three other drivers in the back here. We got Laluch, who managed to get some points for Sauber last week. Can he do it again? Can he push it to the limit? Let's see. Let's find out. Even in Koala, we're just finishing qualifying and getting on into it. And we have Anton as well, a new livery, a new reserve driver, I would say. Same livery, new reserve driver driving that same livery right there as we get on into it. Let's see, guys. Let's see what we get up to. We'll get a good angle of this. This is a reverse view of, I don't know what we'll go with. I don't know what we'll go with here, but we will have to find it out here. Guys, we are at Sepang. We are about to get it started with Sunshine and Lollipops that they're just putting through with the comms. Man, these cars are loud. They're getting into it. And we got 30 seconds to go for this race. Let's see. How many safety cars? Will there be a safety car on lap 1? Yeah, good day for the Canadians. Yo, Matt OLC, what up, what up? This is F1 and an all F1 style. Let's get it going. Let's see it. Whoo-wee. It's going to be a hot one. Well, you know what? I should have done this and grab like a view like that. Let's do it here. Lights are about to go out. And it's, oh my God, away we go for round 8 of season 3 of the NABS right here as all the drivers are getting on. Cheese is making a big move off to the outside line. Are we going to get a change here of the camera? Are we going to change here? Oh my goodness, it's not changing. It's still not changing as we get down into T1 right here. 13 Bot getting on into it. Sammy going into the inside of Spider Monkey, getting a bit of contact. 13 Bot finding his way out of the mess right now. But let's see here. It's Phil McCrack getting spun out and turned around, and there's a car getting flipped out. It's Niche. And there's also another one, Fred Novi, off the track. And there's so much chaos going on right now, but the front pack is still running away with it. Let's see what happens here before. Watch your ears. The safety car deployment. The alarm clock. Okay, we're awake now. There is no way, guys. I repeat, no way to lower the sound of that application. I'm sorry. It is ear attack, and it's a yellow car, yellow flag conditions. And we'll see a couple laps done around here a little bit more safely. Holy moly, was that start kind of insane, kind of wild. Let's go see the replay of that one, actually. Let's go catch that one off in the instant replay and go find Phil McCrack's view of this one right here for the start of this race. Right here. Get on through. A couple minutes go by. As we got on, let's go catch Dras right there, and then we'll see Phil McCrack in the battle. as this was the start that just happened, guys. We're in the live replay of what was going on right here as Phil went over wide and then was going back onto the inside, and Dakota found his way on in, and it was between Dakota and Drass in that moment, and then a spin out that happens, and look at, oh my god, the carnage at that moment. Holy moly, Manry Thespinez gets involved into it. SVR Fishman as well was not fishing for this one. Niche getting back onto the track, Lelouch as well, and all chaos was there, guys. Well, let's get back in onto the live view right now and see where they're at. Will the safety car be coming out here? Is there going to be a restart? So 13bot is waiting up at the front. He got a huge delta or something. And yeah, it is that safety car is out onto the track right here. The Audi is going. Wow, look at that. He is bending that suspension whole. Wow. That is a bend and a half right there as he's driving. Hold on. Getting side by side. Oh my god, 13bot went for the move on the safety car. Unbelievable stuff there coming out of the Renault driver as well. Yep. We see now the ear blowing up has continued, has not stopped, and that yeah. Now everyone has tinnitus. Exactly. Let's see here. Pack is gonna get caught up, and let me get something cooking on this side. Get something cooking up on this side. Should have had a. I'm gonna cook up a better one on when I get some time, guys. But for now, just for now. Yeah, this one right here. This is what I always envision. Oddish is just driving out here and just listening to some like Japanese jazz fusion. He's just out here having a good time. There's all those F1 cars behind him, and he's just like. It's the vibe. It's always the vibe out here with the safety car driver. Let's see what happened right behind there. Okay, Sammy's trying to weave a little bit. Safety car in this lap. Yeah, see? He's just having a good time driving. It's like the Stig. He just does it. Whoa, a little bit of oversteer. Oh my god, he lost the oversteer. Okay. Oh yeah. Safety car never wants to miss any of the races. Yeah. Dude, this car is rolling on him though. Yeah, there's an actual dude in the safety car. Yeah. Look at that roll, man. Someone get this man a TCR. He needs it. This is not the suspension for him. Someone get this man a TCR right now. Oh god. Anyways, Oddish, thank you for your duties as it is a safety car in this lap right here, and it will be up to 13bot to catch back up on this next one. Oh man. Let's go. Thank you, Oddish. Thank you for your duties. Much appreciated. A little bit of a spin moment right there, but guys, let's get it started. This race is just getting going once again, as our soft runners have not switched over. No one really pitted from that, and it'll be up to Bot to decide when he is going to pull the trigger here and start running up again for it. Let's see when he decides to do it. He's getting around the line right here. He's on full throttle now. He's trying to get it. He's getting a little bit of oversteer right at the end, and we are on racing. It goes green, and look at all the cars having so much trouble going full throttle on the corner. Bot just gets around, you know, is able to get on power immediately when he gets to the best point of the exit. It's a good runaway for him, honestly. Good strategy, good start. Let's see, is there any battling right here? Of course there's battling right here. Let's go see what kind of battling there is going on, and it is going to be Phil McCragg in the back trying to get a recovery race right there. Fred Novi as well in the mix. Cheese is in P10 right now. He was a little cooked, but he caught back up. He's now in the top 10, so it's good for him. Alex in P8. There is a battle, though. Let's see here. Mr. Tachu is on the tail of Mr. Monkey and Sammy. They have a little bit of a line going on right now. There's a little bit of a moment for them. Let's see what it's going to turn out to. As the cameraman gets centered in, gets on in. Dude, the Audi A1 safety car is, yeah, it's pretty unhinged. It's pretty unhinged. I'm surprised they went for it. Do we not load the right, because we're just like watching the race from a whole other spot right here now. There's a whole race going on right now. They're like deep into it. 2/10 of time, 2/10 of time. Spider Monkey is definitely the monkey in the middle of this scenario right now, as Mr. Tachu is going to get a slipstream. Spider Monkey still has a slipstream, but not nearly as good. Mr. Chu might just send it on the inside line. Let's see what kind of move he goes with. Spider Monkey's defensive here, doesn't open it up, but Mr. Chu goes on the outside. They might make contact, but no, they go wheel to wheel on this one and get on by. And Mr. Tachu does not get the pass, does not get the speed on the inside, does not pass go, does not collect $200, yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Spider Monkey now on the outside with Mr. Chu on the inside. Will they be able to hold down the braking? Will it be a switchback? No, they get around here. But as this corner goes, guys, the next one is on the inside. And Spider Monkey still in this battle as they're side by side. Sammy right up ahead is like, hey, guys, you can battle as much as you want. I'll be here all day just getting away, making a gap. Same thing goes for Spider Monkey as they go, as they're in it. Oh my goodness, the fakey moves into a real move on the outside. The movement there from those two drivers, you're allowed to defend one move, of course, kind of like FIA rules right here. But Spider Monkey now into the dirty air is going to have to settle in a little bit and see if he can find a time, find a mistake. The gaps are increasing. Dakota is rearing his head, and Spider Monkey is on the soft tire, so he's got to make it work right now. And where is the Mysterion Pigeon?
Where is Mysterion Pigeon?
Where is Mysterion Pigeon? Yeah, see, that's what we needed all the time. The TTS needs to come alive, so we have those moments right there. And oh my god, speaking of coming alive, Spider Monkey waking up a little bit more right there as he's getting some oversteer that he wasn't expecting. Scary moment there for the monkey. And let's see the other battles that we've got unfolding right here. It seems like Alex is in a little bit of a battle for himself. And let's see if... will this actually work? Do we have to load? Oh, okay, maybe I didn't load it again. Load right here. There we go. That's the camera we're looking for as Alex is on the hunt right here. Dennis is giving him the slipstream. He's got a pull right now. Goes for the inside line. Where will these two drivers end up? Look at this camera that you can see every inch of the action right there as they get through. And Dennis having to hold his exit because of how... you know, Alex just sweeped on in and put his car right up in front. And now Alex is going to be on the defense from that one. Look at this. We get to see all the F1 cars down the long straight right here of the main straight. Beautiful stuff as they go side by side nearly. But it seems like they're being pretty tame with it. Don't want to lose too much time right here. They're already pretty far back from the pack ahead, so they don't want to kind of play a little bit too dangerously on that one. They're 6 seconds back. But P7's a good spot to be in right here. He's got Dakota in the mix right now. When did that happen? Dakota must have made some kind of error and fallen off the track, and now he's found himself here leading the pack. Dakota Barbados off to a rough start for him, but maybe he'll be able to catch up. Honestly, it might be the hard tires for him off this first stint that's throwing him off just a little bit. But let's go catch up here.
Ok, Adansi et mon dude, I am live again.
Yeah.
Actually just ended the cup race.
Hey.
Was dirty as fuck. NABS looking too clean today.
Yeah, too clean today. We did have a safety car on the first lap from a flipping almost incident right there with Phil McCrack, who has just managed to catch himself a place here in front of Xandro Jiglov as Phil looks to keep up his recovery race. Will he be able to do it? We're rooting for him at this point. It's one of our residents, Phil McCrack, on the attack on the track. Don't look back, and it's a oh my goodness, he almost got taken out. Xandro missed his braking point and ended up onto the gravel and not being able to turn anymore from that. Hopefully, no one was harmed in that, and he's getting back onto the track now. Seems like that's okay, but a loss of positions for him. He's going all the way from 12th to 15th right now. Unlucky for him, as we have Tachu got back into maybe even closing in on what would be the slipstream, but Sammy is definitely closing in on this slipstream right here.
5 says Singapore night race next week gonna be freaking cool.
Dude, they better do a night race. That would be awesome. I mean, that's the best. That would be realistic, sim racing style. That would be the best kind of stuff. If so, would you be racing, James? That's the question. Either way, will be cool. Will be cool. Even the F2s. Oh my goodness, Sammy gets the dirty air, goes wide on that one. And he's got back into it. A little bit of a track cut right there, but he's still looking for it. This Mercedes driver right here. And then the NABS reserve livery right behind. Mr. Tachu is on the hunt, as well as we have 3 cars in it for some battling right here. And 13bot will probably have a grin on his face from side to side, being like, oh yeah, I've got these guys on my hands. As they get through, it's going to be a straight here 13 bot might play with his exits just a little bit, not to give too much of a slipstream, but it is going to be some slipstream given. They go side by side. 13 bot on the inside though. What will it be as they get on into the last corner here, onto the braking? 13 bot's getting a little bit of lockup right there. Tachu's got the cleanest line out of the group, and now he's got a slipstream onto Sammy. What will it be? Oh my goodness. The front pack right now, the battle for P1 here. And Spider Monkey with the Force India just hanging out on the side. He's like, I don't have slipstream. I'm not in this. I'm just going to hold on here and watch them battle. And battling they are as Sammy gets his way up into P1 off that first turn 1 attack. And 13 bot now having to sell back. But he's not going to settle back for long. You guys know how 13 bot plays. He looks right away for it. He gets onto the inside, goes side by side with it. Sammy looked to make a move for 1 second, but then he couldn't find it. So he just held on back. He's not going to put too much of a fuss out of it, but Tachu now looked to make the inside move. Tachu looks on getting by, and I think he did on that move. I saw it on just the edge of my screen. And it is Tachu now in P2, Sammy P3, Spider Monkey P4, and Spider Monkey's catching up to the slipstream, so now it's a four-car party up here. Holy moly, getting out into the braking. Tachu's looking like he's quick. We have a car off on the track right here, not a cause of a safety car or anything. We're only on lap 7. A safety car at this point would definitely trigger a lot of these cars to go into the pits and to change their strategies. It would be very interesting to see if they're actually going to be changing their strategies here. All the soft runners have found each other. And the thing about this now is Bot will have a hard time running away, even if he has some better corners with these slipstreams. And then when he gets into the battles, it's going to be the cars right behind catching up. And since we have a 4-car move right here, let's see how we get into it. Tachu on the middle of all of this. I think the best exit out of all goes to Sammy right there. But 13 bot also got a stellar turn. 13 bot leading this race very confidently right now. Leading for a couple of these laps. Got our pole position as well. And let's see, some of the cars moving out into the braking zone, trying to get that fresh air. So they get some downforce onto the front, so they get a lot of mechanical grip while they're into the braking zone. That's definitely what they're looking for. That's what they need. But, you know, actually executing that is a whole other story. And doing that lap on lap, we have 37 laps to go. I mean, already we have 30 laps to go because we've got 7 of them down. We're on lap 8 right now. So it's good to see that we've got some consistency here with the top pack only being a couple of tenths away. And some other drivers on the track still looking to catch back up. I see Phil McCrack has a little bit of a gap right there. And Xandro Jiglov is also making a move, it seems. Let's go on here. He's got his move done. He's got past Shymek right there. And that T1 move is going to do him well to get up to P14 and catch up a little bit onto his race. So let's go back onto our leaders right now. 13 bot, very, very close. 2 tenths away. Only Tachu is very, very close right now, and it's going to be hard for him to get away. Sammy's not going to be in the slipstream for this one, as Tachu just finds it on the inside. So 13 bot gives up the move, slows down to try and slow both of them down to see if he can make the attack right here and grab the slipstream for himself. He is definitely playing games. He's definitely making moves right here. What will it be as they get into the braking? No, Tachu is on the inside, and it's a full course yellow that is deployed at this moment, and all the leading cars have gotten by the pits. So now we have to see, will Dakota, who's actually on hard tires, will he go in to the pits on this one? No, he decides, I don't think, wait, he still has the option. He still has the option. Oh, he brakes. He couldn't think about it. I don't think he could have thought about it in time. What does he go? He does do it. He waited. He's like, okay, we need to think about the strategy right here. So some of the cars, guys, will be getting into the pits right here. Who else do we got? P8. We got Phil McCrack. Oh, McCrack's probably going to try and get into the pits and then try and get out with better tires. We'll have to see what he decides right there as we got, yes, it is Phil McCrack getting into the pits right now. Let's go actually get a view onto the pits as they jump on out. Okay, a few of the cars draft. So pretty much everybody in that situation that had got through, but our front pack, our leaders that were in that situation didn't pit, so they're not on fresh tires. Dakota gets on out for a second set of hard tires. I cannot believe it. Is that actually a thing? He was on the hard tires before, he's on the hard tires now. I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems right. Steven Cheesen getting on out into the soft tires. Looks good for him, and pretty much everyone has gone on into the pits. The Virgin cars, the HRT cars. So we got Alex SVR. We have got Xandro Jiglov as well. So they're all gotten into the pits. And it's just going to be interesting to see as our race leaders get on by what they decide to do. Because if they do pit, I think at this point they might lose out on some pace right here. Let's see as they're getting around the track. It's still full course yellow. And they're kind of racing for it. I'm not sure what the conditions are here, but I feel like they know that they need to go for it. They're just like all in a line. Okay, and I think now is the moment where they're going to be like, all right, it's time for the strategy. It's time to figure out what we've got going on right here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, they're going so slow at that moment. Bot can't pass. Passing is not allowed as they're figuring out maybe what their strategy will be to choose, waiting on the breaking point. Do they go into it? Yes, yes, yes. They all go in. Yes, yes. And will it be even the Force India? Yes, the Force India also goes into the pit, so it's all 4 cars that are in the front. And now, guys, what will it be to watch right here as we see, will the other cars be able to get around? They're in the pits. 5 and 6 have got through, but it is full course yellow, so they're a little bit slower. Oh, my goodness. I got to get a bit closer here. Sometimes I like to free roam around. And that wasn't long right there as some of the drivers just get on out right away. And the safety car is out as well for this one. And 13bot seems to have gotten the quickest pit in some way. He's gotten out just a wheel ahead. His pit crew is going to be shaken. They're going to be like ecstatic after that one. Pit crew definitely did a good job with that. Maybe put on 1 less liter of fuel or something. I don't even know. But 13bot found himself on pit lane before Mr. Tichu and gets himself up into P1 to restart our race here for a second time, guys. I can't believe we're actually doing this 2 times. It's 2 safety cars so early on, but it must have been... Yeah, safety car deployed. All right, ear damage has been done. Let's see who it would have been. Is there any idea? Maybe let's go check the replay. And let's go see if we could find one of those moments right here. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure if it would have been Phil McCrack or anything like that. It looked like he was pretty okay. I'd have to wait for a moment where they were just before full course yellow. So just before this is when it happened. So I'd have to say maybe something off course on around 13. So let me go see around Nigo. Let's see if it was something there. It would be around right here. As there was a little incident with one of the cars there. I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to find the incident that went over. I mean, oh, there you go. So one spin there. One car was off the track. And then I would have found maybe another one at some point. I'm not sure if it was if it would have been that. Still, Nigo gets to the pit. I'm not sure what it would have been. Been around here? Maybe somewhere here. I'm looking around. I didn't really find it. Maybe it was some voodoo event. But all right, let's get back into it. Let's get back into the live action now. Let's go over here in Malaysia. Let's go back to where we're at. Our safety car driver here. Did he fall off? Did I miss a mistake or something like that? He seems to have not. He's fallen behind a bit. There you go. He's gone to the front of the pack right now. It's a good time right there. Do we have to do the music again? I feel like we got to do the music all over again, right? It's got to be a whole other thing that we do it again like this. Oh, there we go. Some cool drivings for Oddish today as he has a full pack of F1 cars sitting in his rearview mirror right there. You guys see that? And he's just calm, cool, collected, steady, smooth rider as he's flying through. We're going to get at least another lap here of safety car. It seems like all the cars are caught up, though, so it's probably going to be safety car in this lap. We'll have to hear the message. Watch your ears, guys. Lower your volumes, but not for long. Yeah. This is not the car to have F1 cars hanging out behind, but let me just say, he does it with gusto. And it's good to have a race director and someone to direct the field here. So we thank Oddish for all he does here. He drove in the Sauber, so that's why he has the Sauber tag on him. Last time he got into the action on one of the races. But for the past 3, I think he's been the safety car driver. And yeah, he does a smooth job with it as well. And I think it's going to be in this lap that we find the Audi coming in here. And let's see. Are all the cars in a line? All right, thanks, Oddish. We'll have to see if everyone is in a line right now. It is quite a good look. Spider Monkey, Alex. We got Dras, Dakota, Barbados, Niche, then Dennis, Manry Thespedes, Steven Cheesen, Shymek, Phil McCrack, Nigo, Fred Novi, SVR Fishman, and we got Anton right there and Zendro Jiglov.
Ok, Adam, imagine swapping
Couple cars.
the engine sound with V8.
You know what? Why not just change it for the Mazda sound at that point? Why not just change it for a go-kart sound? You know, anything. Oh, actually, the Audi engine. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny, though. Imagine putting a V8 in that one. Oh, boy. Look at him bouncing, though, right? There's a lot of bounce in that thing. That suspension is going for it. I think it's going to be one more lap of safety car because there's some cars that have to catch up. So we're going to get some cold tires on this race restart. It is going to be some cold tires. Holy moly. Let's see what happens. Lowrider Audi. It's the Pin My Ride Audi version. Yeah. All right, so it seems like a safety car in this lap right here, guys. Watch your ears. It's probably going to hit you in a second because they haven't done it just yet, or maybe they haven't noticed. And yeah, he's probably too busy driving anyways. But again, salute to Oddish. Thank you for his safety car driving skills. And we're going to get into it for the start of this race. Will 13bot do the same thing that he did last race, or will he just start it off? Oh my goodness, it seems like he's just started off right away, even before the corner. So he's just going for it. Caught everyone off guard even potentially. And let's see, what will it be? Mr. Chew, Spider Monkey, Alex, Dras. Woo! Meow, meow, meow. Oh, that's the line we want to see right there. That is the line we want to see. 13bot getting away up in the start right here. Dras was sending it in for some moves. He's up into P6. Manry Thespedes made the move at the start right there. And there might even be some more contact because a few cars fell down from the pack right there. As we had some, oh my goodness, one car is off wide, but it is a few going through, no problem. I think it was Dennis right there. Yeah. I think it was Dennis. Unfortunate for him, but let's get back on into the battle here. Let's see if Tachu is able to keep on track with 13bot. Sammy is kind of lost Mr. Tachu just a little bit, but it is a moment for these guys to be able to, collect themselves. It's a different tire compound. The tires are just going to be warming up now, but it is hard tire compound for this stint of the race right here. Mr. Tachu probably going to be recognizing that right there as Dakota makes a place. Finds Alex in that moment. Alex losing the rear a little bit. Now will he be able to hold it? Niche and Alex and Cheese all up in the corner together. And they're getting on by. No problem. Or actually, no, wait. That was Dakota right there as Dakota got on by. So he's getting on through. And now he's finding Dras up in P5. But they're still a couple seconds away from the top runner. So very interestingly enough, because of the timing of this stint, Dakota went onto 2 hard tires. So he's got the first set on the hards and the second set as well. Probably to maintain the similar pace with the pack right here, as he was aware that most of the drivers would have done that, and it would give him the best go. Going onto soft tires there would put him at hards at the end, and that could be bad for him. So he went for a different strategy. Didn't end up playing well for him, but he still found himself up in P5 right now. So it's a pretty good run, if I'd say so myself. Now let's see Alex over here. Lost a position or two, but he's able to keep on pushing right here. Niche going to be close, but not too close. But the battle to watch right now will be Tachu as he's catching up and ever so slightly closer to 13bot. Let's get on in with his onboard right here. Oh, I think he made maybe a little mistake. He had 0.3 of gap. He lost it a little bit. The dirty air at this point of the track is going to be tough. The curbs there are going to be tough for these kinds of cars. They don't really handle curbs all that well, but you want to use as much of the track as possible. Getting on a bit onto the ABS. I mean, what ABS? It's NABS. Just kidding. It's the lockup league right now, and that's why they call it the NABS. Guys, like I said, if you want to get into it, you want to get into one of these NABS livery cars, exclamation point NABS in the chat. Look at the flex of the different parts. I know it's kind of tripping. There's a little bit of like glitching from my end. I'm not sure what that is. I feel like it's all the camera mods that I have these days that just kind of add up and, just kind of compound onto one another and make it look all terrible sometimes. We'll see. Anyways, Niche has managed his way past Dras right here, but Dras is not going to be going down easy without a fight as they go around. Drass on the outside, Niche on the inside, not contacting right there. No slipstream. They're going to be side by side. Drass, that means the inside line is his on T1. That definitely means that. Unless he got a better exit, then maybe he can get the whole corner to himself. But I think it's going to be Niche looking for a switchback moment here. And no, he holds it. If you hold the outside, then you get the inside on the next one. That is completely true. As they go side by side, Drass has to respect that. And he ends up right behind. And Niche has made the move. Very good move from Niche right there. Let's see, as Phil McCrack looking out right behind. There seems to be some battling right there between Cheese, Phil McCrack. Cheese looking on the inside, but it wasn't enough right there as Phil gets on through for another couple laps. He's still recovering. He got onto the soft tires now, but he's definitely in a bit of a recovery moment. I think for Phil right now, it's going to be some laps of seeing what he can come up with. And he's here, though. He's got slipstream. He has a train that he can potentially get to the top with. Top four is kind of run away, though. If you looked at the map on the top right, you can kind of see here. These top fours, you know, the next one, Spider Monkey's got a gap. And he said he was like 2 seconds off the pace. But, man, it seems like he's pretty darn close to the pace to me, especially on these hard tires. He usually manages them pretty well with the with not overdoing it and then having a pretty good stint on those tires right there. But let's see. Will it be Sammy or anyone else getting a push onto this? They get on by. Well, let's see, 13 bot. Let's catch back up with him. Leading this race, guys, for a majority of it. You know, fell down for one lap, maybe two. Mario Kart race win. It's actually funny because that's one of the old lores of the Atom Galaxy is when we did a Rainbow Road race. Community race style Rainbow Road. We were not nearly as popular then, and it was like a little bit lackluster, but I would redo that. I would revisit it. Rainbow Road with karts and even like Mario bobbleheads or something like that. But definitely in the books. If not, we just hook up the Nintendo Switch and then we just get an actual Mario Kart race. And you guys see how quick I can be with my drift hops. Everyone knows you got to drift hop. All right, let's see. Phil McCrack's in a battle right here. Oh, my goodness. What did we just get into right here? Let's go watch the instant replay of that. There has to be a moment that we can see that. There has got to be. We know exactly who, exactly when. And let's see what it was. As they were getting on the battle right here, Phil McCrack found a moment. We're in the live replay right now of what just happened in this past lap right here. Phil McCrack was on the inside. They're battling right up front, so he goes for it. He is having to lift a little bit because of that battle. And now I think it's Steven Cheesin who's showing up for that one. Oh my goodness, they are 3 wide going into it. He can't find that. So he opts to keep on going, but those pack of cars, they're all battling, and they're now going side by side. And Steven Cheesin's going to get a better line out here. And let's see what it was. And a contact there as we saw it from the same angle before. Can we see it once more from this angle here? Oh my goodness. As okay, wait, this one might be the differential right there. That one might be the differential. It's all kind of the same angle, but a spin out for Phil McCrack as for the second time he's having to get back out onto the track. Let's go back into the live right now and catch up where the drivers are at here. 13 bot still leading this race, but he's got a bit of a gap right now that he's formed. Mr. Tachu under the pressure. He's in P2, but he wanted to catch up to P1, but now he's just having to kind of meld whatever he's got because it seems like he's fallen 1.4 seconds behind right now. And we'll get the leaderboard catching back up in just a moment as these cars get through. It takes a second after when we get back, but some battling right there to say the least. Monkey's only 0.5 seconds away. He's very, very close right now, looking for it. That's the only one we have, right? Yeah, it was the only one we were able to see was Monkey's right there. Oh, it seems like it's like broken. So let me change the interval mode. Maybe that'll, okay. Whoa, it was a spin out right there. As, I think it was Anton as he's getting back out onto the track now. Anton, found a little bit of oversteer and, happened just to spin it. Damn, when you spin it to win it, that is the one. Okay, there we go. We're getting Deltas back. Deltas are coming back. And Spider Monkey's just got the fastest lap of the race right there. Holy moly. How does he get it done? How does he get it done? As we've got someone going into the pits. It's Manry Thespades. Did he not pit earlier? Did Thespades not pit earlier from that? He's what tires? He's on the hard tires. So he might have been like, oh, I'm on hard tires. I don't want to pit. It's too early for this. Versus Dakota, who just went like, screw it. We got to get onto hard tires, onto hards. And just bite the bullet on that one. Unfortunate, you know, sometimes when you get a race set up and then it doesn't end up working out the way that you anticipated. A lot of movement right there. Sorry, guys. Wow, there is quite a close pack, though, still out here in the middle. Still so much movement there. Alex, Drass, and Niche right now all in a line. And, you know, from what happened to Phil McCrack, he's looking to fight back, but it's going to be a hard one for him as he's now past the halfway point in this race. It's going to be hard for Phil to be able to push back up into this position. Let's see what he'll be able to do with that, though. Steven Cheeson said he was a bit cooked before, said he's a bit washed. Still going to be able to put in some good points here for the Caterham if he can manage. Dakota, just Dakota Barbados, guys. He's just out of it today. Oh, not on it, but maybe it's really, I think, because the first stint he was on the hard tires. He couldn't get close to them, and now he's got to go into the hard tires again. Doesn't really get a benefit out of it. You know, all the strategy, the alternate strategy that he was going for didn't really pay off in the way that he would have thought right there, you know, so very tough for him. And Spider Monkey again getting the fastest lap of the session as we see 13 bot, Laluch there, Mr. Tichu, Sammy, and Spider Monkey all getting through. And we'll see here a little bit of a backmarker traffic right now in the moment in the mix. Finding our racers there. Laluch going to move on over, but he's going to move over for Spider Monkey as well. It does seem like the case, but Sammy had to lift too much, and now Spider Monkey's found it. He's on the outside line. Will this be enough, though? It doesn't seem like it is. And Spider Monkey and Sammy get in for it for another lap right there, and it is those two cars on it for a battle. Still out there battling as we have a battle up here as well in the backpack. Nigo was up for it. He was only 3/10 away, and I just moved over and he lost it. Unfortunate right there. And it seems like Niche maybe had a moment, or maybe it was Drass right there. Both of them fell back a bit in terms of the timing, I think, and they lost the front pack that they were getting to. So it's a battle for P8 for these two guys. And let's see if Drass will be able to hold it and be able to put on the pressure here. I think that's all about what it is in this one. If you keep the slipstream, if you can hold them throughout the whole lap of those winding roller coaster turns that we've got going on. If you look at the right top corner, there's so many turns going on, but there's two straights, you know, back to back. And I really think that's where a lot of drivers are finding their moves right here, as we're finding one of the drivers that has the most slipstream right now on the entire grid is going to be Drass here. He's really, really close. He's 4/10. Oh, 7/10. There's a bit of a contact up ahead. And it seems like Steven Cheeson has got up into a little bit of some contacts, and now they're finding themselves having to slow down. And it's a three-way battle right here into the braking zone of the last corner. Drass goes onto the inside. Steven leaves a little bit of room open for it. Niche is getting blocked out by it for the exit, and Drass gets one of the best exits out of all of them. And will it be the double overtake for him? Will he be able to find it? That would have been a cracking move if Drass was able to get that there. And speaking of cracking move, we got Phil McCrack going the fastest lap, 136.4. He's going side by side with Steven. It's not going to be enough, and Niche is putting his bumper into it as well. Drass going over the curbs. And he's tried to make it stick. He's tried to make it stick for real. And Phil McCrack is now into the battle, guys. Phil just got the fastest lap of the session, and he's on the inside line of Drass right there. As we see, a cameo appears, and Phil McCrack just loses the car, trying to turn in a little too much. He noticed Drass was there. So instinctively and by what he wanted to do, he turned in a little bit, I guess, too much. Forced the car to try and rotate, and the rear end ended up losing it from there. The front end was like, okay. The rear end was like, doot, 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 Tokyo Drift time. Oh my goodness, unlucky for him, but Drass, the battle goes on, and no, it doesn't go on as Drass ends up spinning out right here. Will he be able to get back onto the track? We have Nigo right there who finds him, who slips on by, gets another position right there for Nigo. Oh man, heartbreak for Drass right there as he got on through some tough battling. Almost made up the two places, but lost it right as T1 Cheese just made sure he got his nose right up in there. And it's an unlucky run for him right there. And let's go catch the the front pack here, see what's been going on. 13 bots got a 1 second lead. Tachu's also got kind of a 1 second gap as well. But the driver who's under pressure right here is Sammy, who's in a P3 position. Said he would also win this one, but hey, P3 would be pretty good. Podium would be considered a pretty good win, but I think wins are really wins if you get, you know, top one, but podium is definitely a good thing, and points are definitely what you want to get over the season here. A lot of these drivers have been accumulating points over the season and really been pushing it to the limit. Guys, I think they'll be battling. Let's see if they actually go for a battle right here. Spider Monkey looks like he gets a better run right there. He gets onto the inside. Will he be able to outbrake Sammy right here? Sammy closes in the gap, and it is both cars getting through. Spider Monkey just doesn't find the exit that he needs to be able to outperform Sammy on the exit, and he loses the car nearly right there. Oh my goodness, the dirty air, just showing you guys how difficult it is sometimes. And let's get into it, guys. Just check the team standings right now, and actually just the driver standings would be the one that I want to check mid-race right now just to talk about it. We've got 13 Bot who's in the lead right now, who actually is on the lead in the leaderboard as well, but he's leading this race here. We've got Dakota, who's right now in P5, okay? Cheese is in this one, but he's currently 7th. Joe Milan is not racing today. We've got Spider Monkey, however, who's in P4, so that'll be a huge push for him getting ahead into P4 there. Phil McCrack right now in P11. Sammy is in P2, so he's looking for... Actually, wait, sorry. Sammy's in P3, and we have Mr. Tachu who's in 15th right now, who's in P2. So Mr. Tachu, definitely the underdog. You know, just hasn't gotten as much time to race these days, but when he does get out here, he's absolutely pushing it. And then a few more guys. Cheese right there, as you can see. He's just pushing it through. He's got P7 right now. He's P3 on the standing, so he's going to be getting some points right here. Some drivers that we don't see today, Onion and Mr. Pigeons, though, right? We haven't seen them. Smooth Criminal as well. Joe Melanso, I haven't seen a few of those. Rico as well. But Alex is in the mix. And seems like he's doing pretty well for himself. He's got P6 right now, so it's some good set of points for him. And I will say as well, for Phil McCrack is going to be good for him if he can recover the points. He's still in it. He's in P11 right now, so he can hold on to what he's got. But it's going to be Drass, guys, who's in 14th with 21 points. Drass right now in 7th. Even with that spin out before, he's still getting considerable amount of points this one in 7th. He's going to be able to climb up there. And let's get back into the action. Honestly, I love talking about the points. Love seeing it. But let's go see on here. Spider Monkey, one of the drivers who is going to be climbing there, potentially getting into the P4 position in the driver standings. It's looking good for him. But will he be able to even get more than that and catch up and see? Will it be the one? Will he be able to actually get onto these hard tires? I think the soft stint is going to prove a lot more in this race than we think. As is Anton going off the track and I think almost retiring the car. He might be retiring the car right there. Yeah, it does seem like Anton is out of the session there. He's decided he's down on the lap time. Maybe had a rough last lap. Couldn't get the car really into the rain. So one of the drivers who just joined us is now left on lap 22. But I would say, Anton, if you're watching this, lap 22, that's 22 laps more than a lot of other people have done. You know, you've got out here. You've pushed it. And it's good to get that experience as well. You know, sometimes it lights the fire under you. You go like, man, you got to get back into practice, get this car under me, and really get it pushing, you know? And then sometimes, you know, what I say is never give up. Never give up. And a good story of never give up right here is Phil McCrack, never give up. He's in P12. He's got onto the hard tires. I think he was always on the hard tires right there, right? But, you know, not making it right there. As it is Cheese, who's in the pits right now, maybe going... I'm not sure what strategy he's going with right here. Maybe he's going hards till the end. I'm not sure what that'll be. But we do see a battle unfolding, or almost going to be unfolding, beginning. Because Sammy is getting into what I see as the slipstream as he's going 6/10. That might just be enough as he's, closing the gap bit by bit. And it was a drive-through penalty, guys, for Cheese. He got a drive-through. I'm not sure what for. Maybe it was cutting. Maybe it was something else. He's now taken his drive-through, and he's out in 13th now. So, man, where he was before in 8th for some of those points, he's not going to be able to find them here. But Sammy is still looking for points for Mercedes. He's got a win on the last race. He's pushing this race right here. He's trying to find a moment that Tachu will really kind of make a mistake or something like that. And even more, he's trying to get close, because the closer you get, the better the slipstream, guys. The more you're going to get that pull, the more you're going to be able to find openings, the more pressure you're going to apply. And in doing so, the less dirty air that you kind of get into, I feel like. There's really a point at that 0.5 to 0.7 mark that just becomes, you know, they're hurting you more than they're helping you. But on the straights, they're definitely helping you. But in the corners, kind of hurting you. But once you get close enough, you know, you starts to make an opening. It starts to make that moment to get that opening for sure. For sure. As we get here, Niche and Manry Thespades have been going on it for a battle in this one right here. As Manry Thespades looks to get back onto the outside. What will it be here? As will this outside now turn onto the inside? Niche is holding his line right there, but has to give the space up as they get a little bit wheel to wheel. Some smoke and flames getting popped off right there as they're going again wheel to wheel for the next corners right here. These drivers are relentless in their battle for P9, right? Yeah, Thespades takes P9 for just a second, but it's just a second here as Niche takes it back and they're pushing, but Thespades now is the inside line, but he can't commit to it. Doesn't go for a lunge right here, and he's having to send a little bit more. He's having to think about a bit more about his approach for the next one. I mean, if he did not get it on one of the best parts right there, Niche got the pass on the straight. Thespades tried to get it back, and Niche now will maybe be able to run a bit more into the clean air and just find his way through. It would be great. It would be great to see if he can keep pushing on right here. As we've got ahead of him Nygo, who's 10 seconds ahead though, so there's a considerable gap right there. And we have Dras as well, guys, pushing it. He's in P7, so it's going to be good for the Renault for today if they can actually manage. P1 already on bot, but then anything more that Dras can accumulate right now, and top 7 and up will be a pretty good stretch for him, I would say. So I'm hoping for one for him after getting that little spin out. It's not a perfect race by any means, but, you know, it is a race to the end, right? To the end. All 37 laps. And just because, you know, one lap gets hard doesn't mean you put your head down. You really, I mean, that could mean you put your head down and you focus. You know, you get to work. You put the pace out. And that's some of what these drivers are doing. What better driver to say that than Phil McCrack right now, guys? Who was spun out, who had issues getting the passes, who didn't really get lucky this race on even the T1, even the first opening of the race. And still, he's got the fastest lap of the session right now. So he's doing something right. It's just, you know, the luck is not really on his side on this one right here. As we see, the battle with Niche and Thespades has turned in to a contact moment as Phil McCrack is going to be looking for it to get on by. He can't find Niche right there. Oh, but let's go see, guys, the instant replay right here. They must have been battling it out. They must have been absolutely battling it out. As let's go find it. Get onto Niche. We go to our close end right here. And let's go see what it was that brought them into the contact. They're getting through T1 right here. Niche on the outside. Manry Thespades sends a dashing line on the inside. And it's contact between Niche and Thespades at first. And then as they get on through, they're still battling it out. Niche tries to get on through. And it's not enough as they already had one car contact recently. These drivers will be heated. They had 2 laps of basically full side-to-side, full-on battling, full-on action. And what will it be now as they get on through? Niche tries to get around on the outside, but it's just that little touch. You guys see that? I'm just going to put it in slow-mo so you can see how close that gap was as we see it again in slow-mo right here as they're getting on through. Boom, a little bit of a touch, and Niche is going wide off that full spinning, but he's braking, locking up the brakes, just, you know, kind of settling out the situation. He gets back out there. Unfortunate for Niche, though. Oh, man, as we're getting back out on to the race here. Time to resume, catch back our leader, okay? Some of that stuff's going to catch up. The intervals will definitely catch up. As looks like there's some close ones with Sammy. Sammy and Tachu was like I was seeing 0.00 or something like that. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this the battle for P2 right now unfolding before our very eyes right here? Let's see as they go side by side with it. Sammy and Mr. Tachu. Sammy's on the inside right now, which will end up turning into the outside after this one. That is the tricky part of having a complex corner for T1 right here as they're both holding down the braking. Who will be able to hold it down? Sammy's on the outside. It's just enough, and they're still fully side by side through this corner. And the battle for P2 is unwinding to be an epic one to say the least right here, as Sammy has now gotten past, but he's having to hold the inside. Potential switchbacks for Mr. Tachu, but he's not going to be able to find it there. That corner is just not willing to give a little bit of push. And there it is, guys. Sammy has found himself into P2 here at lap 26, settled in the move, and now he's going to see if he can push, find a gap, and keep on going. Spider Monkey has not been able to keep up with those two. Might have made like a small mistake. He's not too far off. He's only 4 seconds. Okay, 4 seconds, not too much. You could definitely find it right there. And a gap right here. A small one, SVR Fishman. This is the battle right now, guys, for the points, okay? So Cheese and SVR Fishman are battling it out. And like I'd say, SVR Fishman's always fishing for a win right here. And a win would be considered points, I would say, as he gets onto the braking. Look at that. Locks up the inside left tire. Has to find it. Has to keep on pushing. Still keeps the slipstream right here. Is just enough for that. Let's see what he finds from that. We have another car getting out of the pits right now, guys. It's Nigo who's getting out of the pits here. And now it's a three-way battle. Oh, my goodness. And just as that three-way battle is unfolding, a full course yellow for something that happened. I'm not sure what it had been, but is through, as well as Sammy, as well as Tachu. And, oh, my goodness. Yeah, that woke me up again, though. That definitely woke me up again. It seems like Tachu fell off from there, and we're gonna get a whole race restart all back over again. So let's see it, guys. A lot of cars have gone into the pits. Let's go. Dakota is in the pits right now. We're gonna get a view on all the cars. Wait a second here. Spider Monkey, did he get a moment to do it? Yes, Spider Monkey got a moment to get into the pits, so he's getting out. Then we got La Lucha is also getting out of the pits, and we got Dakota right here. Dakota Barbados. Let's go. Let's zoom on in a little bit more, guys. Let's enhance. As we have Drass, I believe. Yes, Drass is getting into the pits now. Very interesting to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone, this is around the pit window. This is a good time to do it. But will it be soft tires for 10 laps? I think they can do it. Yeah. I think that's going to be the play, to get the softs right till the end. As a few more cars are getting through on into the pits. We'll have to see who that is. We have Thespades and Niche are getting into the pits, and Drass is getting on out, as well as Alex right here. Or Alex was getting into the pits. We've got, it's Fred Novi. Yeah, I was like, it's a Red Bull. I'm not sure where he was at, but yeah, it's Fred Novi who's there. As we see 2 more cars getting into the pits. When is Phil McCrack going to get on in those pits? What a funny thing. There we go. Decides, did he already pit? I don't think so. I don't think so. We've got one here that's not going for it. Okay. See if I can get that name. All right, so it's Nigo. He went into the pits before. Niche getting out here. What will it be? Phil McCrack right behind in P11. So a redemption arc for Phil McCrack here. As our leaders we see right here, 13 bot, Mr. Tachu, and Sammy have gotten into the pits. Now let's see if their pit stops will be just as fast as the last one. Oh my goodness. Mr. Tachu gets a very quick pit. 13 bot as well. A pretty fast pit right there. And the safety car is now out. Oddish is now getting out here, and Spider Monkey's getting around. Will it be Spider Monkey keeping his P4? I believe it will be right now, as Sammy there got ahead in his pit stop. No way! Sammy gets ahead with that one. Incredible. And we've got here Spider Monkey and Alex. And where's Manry Thespades? There we go. Oh, Spider Monkey, La Luch. Then we got Dennis. And then here we have Dakota. There we go. So that's all the pits that we're going to be getting on today. And now let's get back into it for the 3rd time in a row, where we get our safety car driver. We get to hop on board and jazz it up a little bit, guys. We get to just hop on board and give it a moment of jazzing it up. Let's go. Let's go, Oddish. Bring us around this track. And emphasis on the safety, please. Thank you.
Ok, Adam, pit stop, confusion and safety car joins the race.
Pit stop, confusion, and safety car joins the race. Yo, it would be, honestly, he's 13 laps down. It's winnable. It's winnable. He's only 13 down. It's winnable. Sorry, wait, no. He's 13 down from Anton, who DNF'd at lap 22. So he's 13 laps plus 8 laps behind. He's pretty much, yeah, he's like the full amount. He's like 26 laps behind. As some of the back markers are getting around. Dennis spins out a little bit right there. Whoops. That's what you have to do as a safety car driver, guys. You have to navigate safely, and you have to be as safe as possible. That's just the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Guys, true story. This song is about the hero of Mount Akina. True story. The initial Dorifto. Very true story. All right, let's get on out here. Let's check it out. Love to see it. It's like a whole musical number right there as he's getting on into the braking, guys. This is look at the way that this car is getting on into the suspension. It is definitely definitely at the limit of what this car can do right here. Definitely at the limit. As it is not going to be safety car in this lap. They're going to give him as much space as possible. Safety car is reaching up to speeds of 185 kilometers per hour onto the braking as he goes down into 70. A 7 is his minimum speed. 75, maybe 74, 73, about 72. Gets back onto the power, hits that minimum speed, pushes it forward. Back markers are getting through. Things are happening. 13 bot is going to be leading this pack as we get back on into it. Shimek is a back marker. He's got to get around. He's got to get around. Someone's got to tell him to get around. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, James, dude, one day that'll really just, it'll just the nail in the coffin, as they would say, right? That's just the last bit. That's all you needed was just wham, wham, wham. Like, we got one more of it, guys. And we blame the drivers, really. If the drivers are not clean with it, then that happens. If the drivers are clean with it, we have no problems. Zero problems. Honestly, if I know it's going to come, I can lower the volume considerably. I can do something like this. Where, I mean, it's going to be a lot lower, especially the actual game volume. But, you know, once we get it started back out, we won't have the wham, wham. At least for the next safety car. We're going 10 decibels lower. Hopefully that saves your ear holes. God damn, the ear holes. Gotta save the ear holes, guys. We don't need tinnitus. Not early on. Not ever. Guys got ringing in your ears? Yeah, it's because of the NABS. I got PTSD. Got the shell shock from this. Just the ringing never stops. I gotta set that as my alarm clock, though. I feel like that'd be pretty damn good. James, we tried it. Tried everything. You can't turn it down. If you try and change the sounds, real penalty on the fly. Updates the file. Boom. Just like that. I try to change the sounds to crew chief sounds, where it would be like safety car deployed, and it would be a lot less jarring. It'd be a lot less better, and no one would care. But real penalty has their way of doing things, and it like validates the files and then makes sure that they're the same on server side and stuff. So it's like that's just how it goes sometimes, right? This is how it goes. Kind of sad for our ears, but you know. I say it's a weird way to deafen all the sim racing community on AC, but you know, cool flex, bro. Yeah, we're just cooked. Yeah, we're just cooked. It's just nightmare material right now. Meow. I like the camera angle right here. As we got a few more cars, I think we're going to do another lap of safety car. Like, there was no way these guys wouldn't have been able to get another safety car right here. And I think Oddish has a, you know, when we've had directed races under Oddish, we've always had one of the races we didn't have a safety car. Was it Heart Lake? Yeah, it was Heart Lake. And so that one was pretty tough. This one we have 3. I think, you know, stuff happen. Once you see it, if you see it happen, and if it goes under the rules of what will constitute a safety car, then you just call it, right? And it is what it is. And in this case here, we got a few laps of safety car, and we're gonna do our last, I think, 6 laps under green flag conditions. But these ones here right now under our safety car conditions for a little bit longer right now. Oddish getting on by for a little bit more as these F1 2010 cars And yeah, so Sepang hasn't been driven on the F1 calendar since 2017, but that would have included the timing that they had these cars right here. You know what I mean? Like that would have included the timing of it. As get on by, man. Phil McCracken P11 right here. Steven Cheesen in 13th. He's trying to get back up into the points after having a rough time right there. So we'll see. We'll see what these drivers can come up with. I think it's been great drives from Drast so far. Despite getting spun out, now he's right back into it. So hopefully for him on the start, it's not going to be anything too crazy. We've got very solid drives there. Dakota had a rough start because of his strategy, but now because of how things have gone, he's right back into it. So a lot of these drivers that had misfortunes early on will really get a second chance right here on the restart. I don't know if it's going to be in this lap, though. We have one car that's not too far off. It might be another lap of safety car, and then we have almost like a 5-lap sprint. And, well, safety car in this lap, so it will be in this lap. I'm going to bring the audio back up now. Okay, I'm going to bring the audio back up to where it was before. Well, let's go. I go like this. That would have been why. As now Bot is going to be looking like the car that will set us off for the beginning. Fred Novi is getting through as the back marker, so Bot might be a little bit slower right here than we've seen before. And guys, for the third time in a row, we say salute to Oddish and thank you for your safety car driving skills here. They were the safest of them all. This last one was the cleanest, was the nicest, and a very well job done there. And I think 13 Bot's looking to give a little bit more of a stretch to the car up ahead. And then there he goes, just when you least expect it. Just when you least expect it, 13 Bot goes and sends it on in and starts off the end of this race right here as we get the safety car restart. And it is 13 Bot in a row. Let's see here, the epic shot. This is the epic shot that we love. Oh, right here where we see all the F1 cars. Let me do this. Oh, that was good timing. Nothing too crazy sending on in for the first corners there. Nothing too wild, but Tachu is looking to send it in for Sammy there as they're going side by side already. Dakota's also going side by side with Drast right behind, and Alex might be looking for it in just a moment right there. Holy moly. As we get into it, Sammy's hard onto the brakes right now. We're going to have to watch the next corner right here. Wow, they're still all up in a line. It could be anyone's race at this moment. Really could be anyone's race here. It is a sprint to the finish. We got 6 laps left to go. We are on soft tires. We're on the right amount of fuel probably for most of these drivers right here. And oh my goodness, Mr. Chu gets a little bit of a spin out right there. Spider Monkey gets ahead up into P3. And so it's Spider Monkey right now in P3. Mr. Chu in P4. Dakota's in P5, but he's looking for it, guys. And Drast as well right here. Oh my goodness. He's in the line. He's catching if he can just keep up with the slipstream that Dakota's got right there. Alex is also in this train right now. And it is quite a train indeed, just to say the least. The cameraman doesn't even know which way to go. He's shaking back and forth. He's like, holy moly, there's so much action that's going on right here. We've got 13 Bots, Sammy, and now Spider Monkey, Mr. Tachu, and they're all in a line right there. We're going to have to go find out the battle that's happening right here. It's unfolding as the slipstreams are huge. Mr. Chu jives up onto the inside line. Spider Monkey holds it, tries to maintain his exit. Despite getting blocked, Spider Monkey lifted a little bit more initially to get that better exit. Oh my god, 13 Bot gets a faster lap. Sammy gets even faster lap than that. We have one car off on the track. It seems to be SVR. It's SVR. Oh no. And there's also another contact right here. And it's Spider Monkey getting pushed out of P3. And it seems like Dakota moving up into P3 in his suit. Oh my god, in right behind there. And now Spider Monkey is behind Drast, and Drast has moved up into P5 in this situation. Holy. We don't know what else these drivers will be capable of. Spider Monkey now having to defend from Alex, having to push a little bit onto to Drast right here. Will it be enough? Wow, the contact there, I guess it was between Tachu and Spider Monkey. And then because of that, Dakota was the car that ended up getting by. So the Caterham car right here, and he's really looking for it. I mean, he was kind of out of this race for a while, guys. He was pretty far off the pack, maybe 6 seconds, maybe more. and that safety car brought him right back into it. Started off in P5, was it? And just found his way back up into it. And now has a 2-second gap, has Tachu right behind him, but it's Sammy out here. P2 said he would win it. He's close to bot. He might be able to actually catch up here. He did it once. Can he do it again is the question, though. As to get onto the braking zone here. What will be the battle? I think it's Alex might be in a little bit of a battle. Not really. Not here. Not yet. He's still looking to catch up. He's got Spider Monkey right ahead. 13 bot doing the fastest lap at a 134.3, guys. These guys are on the fastest compounds. The track is in its best conditions. And you know, they've got low fuel at this point. It's not low fuel motorsport, but they've got low fuel, and they're going to be able to keep on sending it through here for a little bit more in this race. It's going to be Tachu finding his way, keeping the slipstream, managing the dirty air that he finds here from Dakota. And we're going to have to look, you know, maybe that incident right there was a little bit too much. If, you know, things wind down, maybe we'll go watch the replay of that and see what happened to Spider Monkey and what really affected it and how it happened. But in this case right here, Monkey's going to have to climb back up, and it's a battle right now between Monkey and it seems like Dras. Dras has gotten himself up into P5, and Monkey is wanting to catch back up. And will he look for the inside move? He sends a fakie. Dras going to be a little bit more defensive. He's got a little bit more of that inside room, and there's no way they get a little bit of contact. And Dras having to push on through. And it is Alex who finds his way through Monkey from that situation. Alex found his way across, and now Monkey's on the inside, looks for the move, and he finds himself off the track. What will it be? Dras gets on a little bit further up here. Spider Monkey's getting some rotation. Those brakes were hot, and now he's got the slipstream from Alex, but my goodness, that's hard for him. As Tachu, guys, we just missed that moment earlier while we were watching the battle between Dras, Alex, and Monkey, but he's got through, and it is Tachu in P3 and Dakota in P4. Monkey gets by Alex, and 13 bot is running the fastest lap of this race so far. The 134s, and can he go lower? Can they get into the 133s as they get close to it? Honestly, I think 13 bot really putting on the heat right now. He's like trying to make sure that he doesn't fall into slipstream, because he knows that just battling here is going to cause a lot. A lot of the cars are quite close. He's got himself a good gap. He just has to get through a back marker that's going to be up here in a second. That's actually Laluch. So we'll see if Laluch here, we'll be letting him by in just a moment, or if he's going to battle. Guys, we don't have blue flag. If you've ever joined us in on this league before, we don't have blue flag. But we do have drivers that are going to be a bit sensible when it comes to like not fighting too hard if they know that they won't be able to put up much against 13 bot like I do, because honestly 13 bot always finds the gap. He always finds that way of sending it in. And guys, it's Phil McCrack who started P11 after the safety car gets by a Nigo, but he's still battling it out, trying to just catch up to the points that he can right here. And let's see if he can. And one of the if he cans is if Dras can hold on to this P5 as 3 laps are left to go right here on these soft tires, as Monkey has lost a little bit of traction right there, but he catches it right back. And holy moly, I thought Monkey lost it for a second, but it looked like that was just like the 5-head move from him to go absolutely flying fast, as he's found himself back into the slipstream of Dras. Very, very close now. He's going to get a tow across. Will he be able to catch up and get P5 right here? We'll have to see. We'll have to find out, as Alex and Laluch is nearing the front here. He's having to deal with now the wave of cars that are passing. The timing wasn't great for him, but in terms of you know, his race probably from the beginning was a bit better. Now it's like, oh, these cars are getting by me, flying. These drivers are fast, guys. We jumped into the F2s to race 2 weeks ago for Austria, right? Not at Hartlake, but at Austria. And these drivers, man, I think by lap 5, I started in P1, and by lap 5, they were getting on by me. They were vroom, 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 you know? Crazy good. And speaking of crazy good right here, 13 bot is looking like a masterclass here in terms of getting that gap. He's finding that time right there. And Sammy has made a bit of errors. 3 seconds back now. Tachu kind of sees where he's at. Maybe can look for something eventually, but I'm not sure if it's going to be anything just yet from Sammy or Tachu. They're still a little bit apart. Will Sammy be able to just hold on to the P2 right now. He's 4 seconds back with 3 laps to go. Quite a gap to go there. And oof, I think he's finding it a little bit challenging right now in the car. He's getting that oversteer at that moment. We'll see. We'll see what happens to him. As we have Manry Cespedes who's closing in on the battle. Guys, Niche and Manry Cespedes, if they didn't have an insane battle going side by side this whole time, like, I don't even know. This is crazy from these two as they get by Laluch. And now they're going in nearly side by side here. Let's get the view on it. Let's get the camera shot here as Niche is on the inside. Manry Cespedes on the outside. Manry's going to go for the cleaner exit with the slipstream. Yes, look at that. If you can see that, he got the way more sturdy exit with a slipstream. Now he looks to send it on the outside, which will become the inside on T2. What will he be able to do? Will he be able to find it here? Oh, maybe, just maybe. And we do see as well something up front here is Alex getting on by Spider Monkey at that moment. And Cespedes did find his way. No, Cespedes is just right behind Niche still. They're still battling. That battle's happening right behind. We're going to have to watch them like side by side if we can. It's really the battle that's happening like right here. There's one, so we can just like pause here and then we can wait for a second and we'll find Niche and Manry Cespedes in their battle right there as they go on. And boom, it's a great time to see it. There's not much battling happening in the front pack. They've got quite a gap between them. So it's opened up a little bit right here. We see Niche getting through and Manry Cespedes. They're battling it out, trying to see who can get P8. And there's a little battle here for P6. I think Giraffe's run away with it with P5. He's now got a considerable gap, but he's only 7/10 now. He's under pressure, actually. I was saying he's got a gap, but he is under pressure. And now Monkey has the slipstream. What will it be? Getting on down into the last corner right here. Sammy gets the quickest lap so far, a 134.2. I thought he was falling off a little bit, and then he sped up the game. He's like, you know what? Lock in, focus. And guys, just on that note, as we get through here, I want to see the battling that's going to be going around here. Spider Monkey's on the inside, Drass on the outside. Who will be the last to break right now as they get on by side to side? The cars are so close, nearly wheel tucking moment right there. And Drass stays ahead in that moment and holds his position. Just a lap longer will be what he needs right here. A lap longer will be the P5 that he could find, but it's still Spider Monkey looking to send it when he can. But Alex is making that hard for him to actually set up a move right here. Alex loses it. He loses his grip and flies off the track, and now it's a two-way battle. And we got 2 Indian flags right here waving around as we got the Force India and the Renault car right here. And it will be who will be able to get the slipstream on the last corner. And oh my goodness, impossible to see. Oh man, we were looking at greatness right there, and we had a pit maneuver moment as Spider Monkey's getting back out to the track. P7 right now. A tough one for the monkey. Honestly, guys, really tough one right there. But crossing the line, we have 13 bot nearly there. It's not the right line. There's 2 lines on this one. There is 2 lines here, and it is 13 bot getting on through for P1 right here. Oh, wait. Final lap. Yeah, no, that was the final lap. That was the final lap. I was like, what? There we go. As a P1, 13 bot, Sammy P2. We got Techu in P3. Oh my goodness, where do we get here at the last battle between Giraffe, Spider Monkey? That was a little bit of an insane moment right there. We had Alex in P6, guys. Spider Monkey P7. Niche, where's Niche? Niche did it today, man. They were battling it out. And Niche gets on there. He's like, yo, I'm ready for another lap. He's ready for another one right there. Manry Cespedes as well. They're like, absolutely. Go right into the wall there, buddy. You earned it. You know what I mean? You can afford to not hit a breaking point right there. It's totally normal. It's totally fine. And we've got cars out here on the track doing all kinds of burnouts, doing all kinds of shenanigans. Guys, if you want to get into the action, if you want to get into this mess, okay, you want to get into some of this nonsense, exclamation point NABS in the chat. We'll find you there. We'll find you here. And there in the stands at Malaysia, the crowd is going absolutely wild for the 13 bot Sammy And then, wait, who got P3? Wasn't it Tachu? Wasn't it Tachu? I'm pretty sure it was. All right, GG's, guys. GG's, absolute GG's. It was Tachu. All right, let's get him in for our interview. Let's get him in for our interview right here. Let's go, man. A big moment for some of these drivers. Big moments. Big moments. Let's get into it. We're jumping in. Gonna get my voice settings all done up right, just in case. Meow. All right, let's go. We're jumping in to the interview box. We're gonna get Mr. Tachu in here, and we got the standings going on. Let's go. It's not the red driver of the day, not just yet. For our third place runner, let's get Tachu in here. Oh, they know where to be. They're already here. Let's get him. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. Let's get him involved. Yo, Tachu, how you doing? Do I hear you? I don't think I hear you. Is that weird? Oh, am I muted? Wait a sec. Am I deafened? Nah. All right, give me a second. Oh, yeah, one sec. I think that should work. Do we not hear you still? Huh. Give me a minute. Rejoin the channel.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
Okay,
nice. Sorry.
there we go. Rejoining. That worked. Well, Mr. Tachu, yo, congratulations for the P3 this race. It was quite a battle between you and Takao near the end. Battle between you and Sammy in the middle of the race right there, but you held on into the podium. How was that race for you? How are you feeling after that?
After getting back since a very long pause, yeah, it was good to get back on the podium. Didn't expect to have that kind of result because I didn't know the track, I didn't know very well the car. So yeah, for me, I was maybe gonna finish P5 at least, and I qualified P4, and then I finished P3. I maybe wanted to win, but bad pace at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, some moments there, and it's true. You had a little bit of a break between there. There was like a small pause between your races, so you got back into it. Yeah. My goodness. So you've got back here flying. You even like changed livery. You're just a free driver now. Anyone's gonna want to pick you up. So it's looking good with the P3. Was there anything in that race that really stuck out to you? Any moments there that were really tough, or something that you're like, oh, that worked out well?
No, the one time I got pissed off when the last safety car came out. I just passed right after the pit lane entrance, and then the safety car came out.
Yeah, like, oh, the whole front line. It was like, just then.
I exit this last corner. I go in second or third, and then I saw the full coaster. I was like, oh, nah.
Oh man, it got one time it helped you guys, and then one time it hurt, but. Hey, anyways, the safety cars, we had like 3 of them, so that definitely changed up the game. It was like a sprint race in the end, but you held it down. You got P3. And Mr. Chu, congratulations on that one. We hope to see you again if you're going to be racing next week. Good luck for it as well for that.
I hope I will race next week. Hope I will not have some issue with my pedal, so I forgot to register.
Oh, yeah. Register up, get the pedals going, and you'll get it for sure. Excellent drive today, Mr. Chu. Great to see you. I'm going to send you back into the paddock. All right. There we go, guys. Our P3 runner, Mr. Tachu. Absolutely fantastic drive from him after such a long little break. That's crazy coming out of the drivers right there. Let's go find Sammy. Did he leave the voice chat? I don't see Sammy in the voice chat at all. Oh, Mr. One who won. Oh, okay. I see. Mr. One Race Wonder. I see. Oh, I love it. All right, yo, Sammy, how's that race for you? Got the P2. You said you'd win it. I mean, it's not a told you so moment, but pretty good still with P2. How was that for you? Wait, you cut out? There you go.
I think I had the pace to win, but there was a few mistakes after the last safety car. And yeah, I didn't have the pace, unfortunately, but I think I should have won.
Damn.
Yeah, obviously, I'm happy for P2, but you know.
Yeah, good outcome, but definitely, I think a driver like you coming out here with that kind of pace, you're gonna look for the win. So I can definitely see a little bit of that disappointment in your voice, but I'll say it was a good drive to say the least. Some battles there between you and Mr. Tachu to actually get that P3. How are those battles going? And I guess that held you up for a while, but last safety car, yeah. But how are the battles with Mr. Tachu?
Oh man, that was great. That was great. We were really like inches. It was awesome. I think we had like we were side by side for a whole sector there. It was a really good battle, honestly. that's like the one good takeaway from this race. Tichu was honestly a great driver to battle with.
Yeah, and coming after a break, it's good that he's able to still hold it down. So hey, Sammy, it was good to have you in here for the interview booth again. 2 weeks in a row. It's not the win, but yay, we'll take it. We'll take the P2. Congratulations on that one. I'll send you back into the paddock with that.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers. All right, put him back up in there. And then, guys, we'll get our first place runner of the day. It's going to be 13 bodies live right now. We're dragging him in anyways. I don't care. We got him in here. And let's go. It's the 13 bot, our winner of this race right here. He's come back. He didn't race the last one, but in this one, he's coming out full swing. 13 bot, how'd that race go for you? Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was a good race, to be fair. Not the most interesting race for me. I think I led every single lap apart from a couple under the safety car, but
Fair.
I mean, everything fell into place for me. First race back, I was actually really worried that Sammy was gonna wipe the floor on me, man. Like, I was looking at the practice laps and he was like a second faster, and I was like, damn, maybe I've lost it, you know what I mean? But hey, we managed to pull it out. Sammy was definitely the fastest person on track. Just very unlucky with being passed at the start, and then obviously having to choose there, who was, I mean, it was pretty equal between us, the top three, and Spider Monkey a little bit far behind, but not out of the shot. But I think he had a couple of incidents throughout the race, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a really close race. I think I made the opportunities work, and yeah.
Yeah, it definitely made the safety car opportunities work. But hey, we got to give a special shout out, I think, to the Renault engineering crew chief team, like for putting on those tires and putting that gas in quick, because you got through at the pit stop there and you made it by.
Yes, yeah, I love that. I didn't know how I did it. I did a little bit different. I actually tried something different in the pit stop because I just wanted to get out in front of him. So I actually pumped the clutch just before I left the pit box, and it worked apparently. So yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, huge shout out to Renault. It's going to be good points for you back on today to get you back in for the runnings for the Constructors Championship. But you're still P1 in the driver standings, so you're going to hold your spot up there. But hey, it's great to have you in here in the interview. It's nice to get a moment with you. Congratulations on that P1, and we'll send you back on into the paddock so you can go back live and show people what happened.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a great evening, man.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, and last but not least, we got to get on to our driver of the day right here, and I think it's going to go none other than, and then we'll grab this one right here, disable that, and we're going to have to get Niche in here. Hopefully, Niche going to be okay with this. Yo, Niche, you're on the Galaxy interview box right now. You've got yourself the driver of the day. How are you feeling after that race?
Very tired. My palms are really sweaty right now. But yeah, it's honestly, today was a great day. Surprisingly, very minimal mistakes. And all around, I just had a great time just racing everyone.
Awesome. And you had some pretty good battles right at the end there too with Manry Thespida as you guys were going wheel to wheel for a while. So it definitely looks like the hands are tired now, because for good reasons. Like, those battles were really epic to watch. A great drive from you today. Is there anything else you want to know, like going into the next race, how these races have been going? Definitely looking smooth out there, Niche. So earned the driver of the day today, 100%.
Thank you so much.
I mean, cheers. All right, we'll send you back into the paddock, and hey, good luck for the next one, and we'll wish you the best on that one. I'll send you up to VC4, make your way up to VC1. Sorry.
Yeah,
Wrong
sure
one.
thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, GG's on that one. A little bit of a shorter interview stint there near the end, but hey, it is what it is. Well, we got the Japanese music again. Let me just get my my ending segment right here, guys. It was intense. The race there that we had today, it was a good set. It was a nice set, and we'll have to see it on the next race. We've got round 9 coming up next week, and then round 10 and round 11, and then that's it, guys. And then that's actually it. That's it for season 3, at least. We'll have to get back for season 4. I have seen some hints and some teases of what it's going to be through the staff chat, but I'm not going to drop any bombs just yet on what it will be like for the next season. But just know that the moderators and the managers over at NABS are cooking it up. And if you guys want to get in onto the action, !NABS in the chat to get on in and join up and get yourself on the grid here with these cars. It's been an awesome run here today. From the commentator's box, been a good bit of racing. There's a lot of side to side, a lot of safety car action, so we got a lot of motion. Check the replays, had some fun. We'll see you guys back here for a maybe night race here at Singapore. Don't miss it. We'll catch you on the next one for our F1 Friday.